What's up guys, G2 Vex30 here, coming in with my patch 1.5 support tier list. Today we'll be talking about the changes I've seen from patch 1.4 to patch 1.5, even though there was a lack of balance changes besides Grok Ultimate in the patch 1.5 patch notes. I still think there's been changes to the meta that I've seen from my perspective from my last tier list to now. I'm going to be doing these tier lists for every single patch, no matter what. I am going to be referring to the old tier lists as well in these videos because I want you guys to have a reference on where I thought champions were and where I think they are now. I'm going to give reasons for all those changes. On screen, there will be a green or red indicator with a plus or minus to show where they went up and down on the list compared to last time. I will not be showing the old list on the screen, but I will be talking about the old list. I will have it up talking about it, and I'll use the plus and minuses to show you where they went and where they were. On screen, you will see the current tier list that I'm making, and I think that's it. So I hope you guys enjoy this new format of tier list, and I hope you enjoy this series going from patch to patch. And if you like this video and like this kind of content, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell because it is greatly appreciated. Also, we're at 1,400 subscribers now. Kind of blows my mind, you guys. We gained like 300, 400 subs in 3 days, so you guys are crazy. Thank you so much, and hope you enjoy this video. I'll see you there. Moving into the tier list, we will be starting in alphabetical order on this, and so that means we start with the girl herself, Furia. Furia hasn't had many changes besides beam healing becoming meta. Me personally, I was a bit behind in this meta, I can admit to that, but that doesn't change her spot, so we're gonna put her S+. Fury doesn't change in this list compared to the last one, it sits in the same spot, but she has had changes to her playstyle. Most compositions, Fury is now running beam healing. If you don't know what that is, it's 6,000 healing per second when you hit somebody with your beam. You throw it at a tank, they need to catch it, it's on them, they have insane healing. And of course, nothing's changed to her damage, her attack speed, her ultimate's still insane. She still has utility. So with beam healing, her utility has gone down. That is just fact. You can't get away from that. She doesn't have that stun anymore, but she still has that insane burst healing that even goes through COD 3. So again, Furia has stayed the same. She hasn't gone anywhere, so she's an S+. Moving on to the number 2, Grok. Grok has seen a change in 1.5. His ultimate becomes more viable, but competitively, he's also seen a change. He is banned. He has had some issues with a couple of things. His ultimate bugging out and going super speedy, all reasons why he got banned. That reason, plus he's really just, even in casuals, he's an okay healer, but he's not good right now. He just doesn't provide enough to the team. He has actually moved down from A- into B. Grok is actually our lowest champion on this list right now. The changes were good, the alt change was good, but he's just not a good healer for lower levels and higher levels. Healing per second's there, but just that you have to have line of sight, you have to track them, just all plays a part of him just not being meta. It's just unfortunate. Plus the competitive ban. That's really unfortunate. Really love Grok, but he's gonna stay at B for this support list. Moving on to the next one, Grover. Grover has also seen the same fate Grok has. He is banned competitively. The Grover Vine Crash that's been a thing for a couple years now has finally been noticed more. Thank you to Hi-Rez, they are working on a fix. But for now, because he's causing crashes, he is banned competitively. For that reason, plus other supports becoming overwhelmingly better than Grover, we are moving him 3 spots down. He's gonna go to A. Now A is not bad. Being an A means you're balanced. You're a fine champion, good. Between the competitive ban and him not being very good in this burst meta, because other champions are just better than him, he's gonna move to A. If he wasn't competitively banned, he might have stayed the same, or even dropped one. But with the competitive ban, plus him falling off a little bit and other champions rising to the occasion, we're gonna move him down to A. Next one on the list is Genos. Genos has seen a lot of scrutiny lately. Because it's burst meta, because damage is just the thing now, apparently. High damage, quick kills. His healing is not effective. Just doesn't do well in burst meta, even with Luminary giving increased damage amp. It doesn't help your team because they have burst. It doesn't matter how fast you can burst them, they're gonna burst you because the damage is already high enough. His healing's not enough to sustain. He doesn't have a very good ultimate. His utility's okay. And the reason A and not any lower is because he is useful in various compositions. Mainly triple DPS with a low health tank. Besides that, he really has fallen off, especially in his ultimate's hard to hit. I mean, I consider myself good with his ult, but it's still super hard to hit. That's why Genos has moved down to A from A+. He just doesn't do well in this meta. And it shows. It shows in his picks and shows in his play. Next on the list, Maldamba. Maldamba has been a staple pick in Paladins competitive for over a year now. Ever since DreamHack Valencia and before. He is the pinnacle of a support. Damage that is decent, but very hard to confirm. So it's not very effective, but it's good damage in a close situation. Heals, 2 sources of heals. A hit scan where you have to aim and not go through walls. It has a second source of healing of an AoE, but again, you have to throw it and you have to land it. He's a skill-based, very balanced healer. Now, I said pinnacle of balance is A, but Damba, he's still really good. He has so much to him that he's gonna stay the same and he's gonna stay in S. He is very close to Furia. If Furia beam healing didn't start to become meta, there's a chance they'd be on the same level as S or S+. Furia, I believe, needs a nerf. Damba, I believe, doesn't need a nerf. I think either burst meta needs nerfed or supports need to be brought up to this level, this S- and up level, because the other healers below S- really aren't going to see any play. Very small chances you're going to see them played in competitive. Damba, pinnacle of balance, great ultimate, great utility, just all around a great champion. Is the same in this list. Pip. Nothing's changed with Pip. Still has an amazing ultimate, but again, his heals are very lackluster with combat medic, and his damage is super lackluster with combat medic, of course, because you have to use your auto attacks to heal. And the reason let's just say I've been playing around with Pip some more. We're trying to see if he can fit. One big issue I've found with Pip right now is he's countered by the caught meta. This is a burst caught meta currently, because champions like Lian, Willow, Nando, etc., like Dead Zone, Brand on Nando that gives 75% caught for 3 seconds, and Lian's Death and Taxes with like 90%. All are very prevalent in the game right now. So super burst healers like Pip, you throw a burst, you throw a heal at somebody and they're not caughted, they get dead zoned, you hit the heal, you have nothing available for 5 seconds. So this is the reason why he actually stays A- and it doesn't go up to A yet. Pip is on the cusp of becoming a good healer, but as the meta shifts, he might be there. If the meta shifts into more caught, he's gonna fall off, or they don't nerf cards built-in caught in 1.6. If everything stays the same, he's probably gonna stay the same next patch. But again, great ultimate, lackluster heals with combat medic, and Mega Potion being caught being countered by the current caught meta just stays the same. Good old Pip. Now this one's interesting to me. This next champion, I've been playing around with her, and I'm seeing a lot more uses for her. I don't want to overhype her. I don't want to over up her, but she was A- last tier list, and she's moving up to S+. Saris. S-, excuse me. She might find a place in the meta soon. Her AoE healing plus her ultimate, which people aren't used to and can get caught off guard, plus running utility cards like Umbral Gate, which gives you up to 40% movement speed at max rank when you have an orb on somebody, when you have a stack on somebody. All those things combined really helps her in this burst meta. Don't forget that Saris does 1000 healing per second. In a burst meta with a high maybe rejuvenate on a tank, even late game, that heal is insane. And when you add in Void Abides to that, she increases people near her, I think it was 50 feet radius or 50 unit radius. If they're in line of sight of the person you heal, they also get healed for 500 health a second. She is super good, and I'm starting to find a place for her in this meta. Now, will you see me running her in the PPL? I'm not sure yet. No spoils, no leaks, but we'll see. But I think she has gone up in the tier list. She's been doing much better. She's finding more places. Her ultimate can be bad, but when comps are being picked, that aren't ready for Saris, if Saris is into a low mobility, low shielding comp, her ultimate is the best in the game on like usually single level maps, like even like Bright Marsh is good for her. Plus her buff in patch 1.4 to her healing range, which went from 100 to 120, really helped her as well. That's why Saris has gone up from A+ to S-. And last but not least, I think I had her a little bit undervalued, just like the Solar Beam, Solar Blessing Furia. I can admit when I was wrong on a character. Jhin is actually really good for burst meta. Even though she has super lackluster damage with life exchange, the amount of raw healing you can output with the clones plus the 800 right click, and how much spread healing. You can be healing 3 people at once. One clone hitting a DPS, the other clone hitting a tank, you 800 bursting the other tank. You could be healing 3 people at once, and that healing is super high. That's why Jhin is moving up, or she's moving to S. I had her at S-. I undervalued her a little bit. She's not a jack of all trades like Damba is. She's not a pinnacle of perfection. But what she brings to the table is something else. Plus her ultimate. She brings some insane healing. Think of her like if you play MMO as like a raid healer. She heals the whole team and she's so good at it. She's just so good at pure healing. I love playing her. I wish she had a chance to do more damage, but like just because she has so much raw output of healing, she's doing really well in the burst meta. She's not on the same level as Damba, but she is. They're two different beasts, basically. The only thing that really holds her back from becoming the best support in the game is you can't really do damage on her. That's it. You have to always be placing clones, looking for allies to heal every 1.5 seconds. There's so much to Jhin, it just keeps you from actually looking at enemies and attacking them. This is my list for 1.5. Tell me if you like it, you don't like it, hate it. It's your opinion, you know. This is my opinion. My opinions changed since patch 1.4. Even though there really wasn't balance changes, meta shifts and new things open up, and new things are tried. Old things are forgotten about. It's like Saris, for instance. Old things are forgotten about. New things change. Solar Beam, Furia, Jhin. The competitive bans, the Grover and Grok. Those things all play a part in metas. This tier list here is mainly a competitive tier list, but I think a decent bit it's good for casual too. Grover and Grok would both be higher because obviously they're not banned. They're only banned in competitive play, referring to the PPL and PGS. Grover again, Furia has stayed the same. Same old. Beam healing though, she is close to moving to SS. She needs a nerf ASAP, but she's insane. Grok moved down a rank to B. He's just not good. Plus the competitive ban, it's just disappointing. Grover moved down 3 ranks to A. He moved to just completely balanced because of the competitive ban plus not being that good in burst meta. Medus moved down 1 to A because healing is just so lackluster doesn't do anything that well. Damba has stayed the same in S. He has been the pinnacle of supports forever now, and I believe he will stay the same years to come if they don't change him. Hip stayed the same. Hip is close to moving up a rank, but with the caught meta between Leanne, Willow, like I said, Nando, it just holds him back. If built-in caught is nerfed, I believe you're going to see Pip go up in this list, but until then, I see it. Saris moved up a rank. People were forgetting about her. Her AoE heal's gotten better since they increased the range, which you can heal. Her ultimate has been forgot about, and super good ultimate. Her utility card for herself, Umbral Gate, that gives her movement speed, helps her keep mobile. She's just forgotten about, and that's why she moves up in the tier list. That happens in the things are forgotten about and people move up. Last one, but not least, overview Jhin. Yeah, up a spot here. Moves up to S from S-. She I undervalued her. Her healing's great for burst meta. Her ultimate's great for burst meta. Everything about her is amazing. She is a heal bot at its core. Alright everybody, that's it for the tier list. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said before, differing opinions, anything else, let me know in the comments. And thank you all so much for 1,400 subs. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Hope to keep this content up. I plan this week to do a couple videos, new videos. One of them being a video of me in professional pugs, which means a bunch of players from different teams, all draft style, dodgeball style, picking 5v5 we play. And it's a really fun experience and good practice for me, and I hope you guys will enjoy that. But I hope everybody has a good day, night, evening, dawn, dusk, morning, blah blah blah, so on and so forth. Hope you have a good one. Hope you enjoy your whatever. I'll see you the next one. Later.